plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Right to the air. It's Mayfield. Going for it all. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that...
Puñeta.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leader. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby. I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour.
You're looking live at the Link. Welcome, football fans, to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the Link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Lamar. Escapes out to the left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Throwing again is Lamar. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. 4th down, it's Jackson. That one finds his man, likely. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got 2nd down. With that big shot, they wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Lamar throwing again. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
This quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Jackson now on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Play action now with Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Good, set. King, Phil King.
Hurts comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 14-yard line.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second down behind the sticks. Trying again following the set. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
73.
From the 43. Catch made underneath by the back. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles looking at 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34.
Trimmer. Kyle left Yeti. Tiger swamp.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line, well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Silver.
Now Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. First down throw for Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Lester finds the football complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, Jackson. Forced out to his right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. And again, it's Jackson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. on the ground here with Barkley. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. At the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. May not tackle so well and opens up a run lane he took huge advantage of.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He takes it himself.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an award. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
In a good spot here, second and inches. They motion Bateman over right. Get him down after he gets into the 48. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Buying some, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Trying to use that space outside, but found a defender instead, so no gain on first down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
get some positive yardage here.
Great. Set. Super. Anyway,
They go to Barkley again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
The gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 8.
Great. Set. Anyway,
Yeah, Nick Sirianni saw that play clock running down as he hurries to get a timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Ravens going to the dime package on this 3rd down.
Anyway,
Hurts to throw. Flush down out to his left. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Picked up at the 38. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hopkins making the grab downfield. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This might be a free play for him. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
Ravens 8.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Great. Set.
Back to throw. Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Hurts on first down. Completed over the middle. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
No touch that.
Running left, this is Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Good. Hey! Trim it. Hey!
Here's another carry for Barkley. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. I need more of those as they trail by a score. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Hand off headed right. Barkley. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles up by 6. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This from 40 on the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Ali to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Now motion him out of the backfield. First down, here's Lamar. On the move, hit it right. And down he goes, the Eagles got him. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
And the Ravens first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, going to get a two-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done. But into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid art. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this. Yo, which stole my flow? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them tap right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just bash the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come to like the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife cause it's bringing her down.
my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, 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 huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phones keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's jocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's
Everybody's got a song called rock star, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos.